We have really bad weather coming, and we've had bad weather. I'm talking very low temperatures for a couple days, and we've got like 7 or 8 more days of record-breaking and very uncommon snow, sleet, ice, and sub-freezing temperatures. And I've already got frozen pipes in that trailer, so I gotta go look for some electric heaters. think I've got some in here, and go turn the water off to the trailer. And I'm going to open up the cabinets and aim the heaters at the pipes underneath the cabinets. Hello, my precious. Power on. That's that light here. It's got speakers on it that picks up my Bluetooth on my phone, and I can listen to podcasts and that kind of thing. God, it's so cold. My hands are freezing. Okay. Where are those heaters? Out there. Oh, come on. I know I got heaters. What the hell? All right, let me get my flashlight. Well, I found one. And I still have this propane heater here, which, my God, that thing does put some heat out, but it also uses a lot of propane. And if we lose power, and it's very likely that we will, I plan on putting this in the house to keep the house warm. Let me mention these. You know, my wife and I, we don't make a lot of money, but we are good stewards of the money that we make. And the reason we bought Hondas to begin with, see, we were trying to, it's been a long time since we rode motorcycles, and we have just both of us, we have really suffered some injuries, permanent, over the years to our bodies, our backs, our, you know, just injuries, and I won't go into it. Nobody wants to hear all that. So we didn't want to spend a lot of money on motorcycles, thinking that we probably wouldn't be able to drive or ride our motorcycles often or very, very far or for a long period. So we spent as little as possible. And then we realized that we were still able to go on longer rides, but not on those bikes, because they were, my God, they were so uncomfortable. They were not old people bikes. They were young people, bar hopping, bopping around the city kind of motorcycles, and they were not long distance cruisers. So when we realized that we did want to keep riding motorcycles, and we could ride longer distances and for longer periods if we had more comfortable motorcycles, we decided to look around for something that would suit our aging backs and butts and be a little bit more comfortable and easier to drive. That's another thing. Those choppers, they were very difficult to control and handle. And my wife, she was really scared of hers because it was a very, you know, the top of the triple trays was a hell of a steep angle and very long forks. And with the slightest little bit of turn of the wheel, it wanted to flop this way or flop that way. So you had to constantly be wary of every bump in the road. What I'm saying is they were not good motorcycles for older folks who just want to be comfortable and ride. So I know I've had Harleys, and my wife has ridden my Harley, my old Harley, and we know how comfortable these big bikes are. They're heavy, they're big, they take the bumps like a car. So we decided to buy Harleys. And somebody mentioned something about the image of a Harley. And I can assure you, I did not buy Harleys because of the image, whatever that is. I bought Harleys because I know how to work on them. I know how comfortable they are. I know I can ride long distances on them. I know they're dependable. I've had enough to know that they're dependable, and I've had enough to know that if something goes wrong, it's quite likely I know how to fix it. So that's why I bought a Harley, and it has nothing to do with image. And I wanted my wife to have a comfortable bike that I know she can handle. So that's why we bought Harleys. It has nothing to do with making a statement or enjoying an image. I am well past buying a product for its image. So anyway, let me get back to winterizing the trailer. I hope there's no damage. It's still frozen, so that's part of the reason I'm going to shut the water off now and aim the heaters underneath all the cabinets. So when it does finally thaw out about 8 or 9 days from now, when I turn the water on, I'll hopefully won't have any leaks. We'll see. I'll fix it if I do. I'll fix it. I got a bird in here. I can't figure out where. I hear it chirping. Well, I don't know how it's going to get out when I close that door. All right. I hope that keeps everything thawed out. There's one. That one there. I got one in my shop to keep all my glue and chemicals and all that from freezing. Now, got one here. I'm fixing to go shut the water off. And tell you what I'm gonna do. This is some leather conditioner. I'm fixing to take the saddlebags off my motorcycle because they're leather, and the trunk, and I'm gonna bring it to my house. And while this weather has been, too cold to do anything, oh God, my knee. Yeah, something's wrong with my freaking knee now, man. I just don't get. So my left toe, it's hurting so bad I can barely walk. So I'm walking funny. I'm favoring it. And now because of that, my right knee is killing me. I can barely lift myself up out of a chair. I got to use my arms to raise myself up out of the chair because I can't put that much pressure on my right knee or my left foot. I mean, doesn't this sound crazy? So now I've been doing this for a couple of days. So now, what do you think's hurting now? My elbows and my shoulders. Arthritis, and I'm taking some medicine that I can't stay on for long because it's hard on your kidneys. Anyway, God, I tell you, it's just, life is painful and funny. How started with my big toe, so I was walking in a way that would favor my left foot. So because of that walk, now my right knee is killing me. So because of that, I'm not able to just get up out of a chair using much leg power. So I have to use my arms to push myself up out of a chair. So now my arms are killing me. Yep. You gotta laugh. All right, let me go get them saddlebags. Oh no, first I gotta run up there and shut that water off. And then I'm gonna go get my saddlebags and go to the house. All right, the water's off. I'm fixing to go open a couple of faucets down there just to give the water a little bit of a expansion room if it needs it. I got the bags and the trunk off of this. I told my wife she had saggy bags, and she said, well, I'm 66. And I said, no, you're saddlebags. Anyway, I'm probably going to come back and when I'm done with mine, figure out a way to make these a little stiffer. I know they make some stiffening things, but I bet you I can come up with something that won't cost us much. All right, now I'm going to the house. Well, I turned the faucets on in that trailer, and for some reason, I expected a little water to come out, but 5 minutes later, and it's still coming out. So I got to double check, make sure I shut the right water off. So I got 3 faucets on right now. Huh. I wonder if that's the one. I was positive that this is the one. I think this is Bev's. I'm almost positive this is my house. That's off. Huh. I'm gonna call my wife and ask her if she's got anything running. All right, I got Bev's faucets covered. Got my faucets covered at the house. I figured out what meter was whose going here. This is froze. And I'm gonna open it. I've disconnected the hoses from all these. The hoses are frozen solid. All right, I'm gonna go home and start cleaning up that leather. Dear God, it's cold. There we go. Yeah, these things look brand new now.
I didn't know they didn't.
Well, you know, they were dull. And I cleaned them and then I covered them. I slathered that leather conditioner on them. And, yep, they look good as new. They look showroom new right now. Huh. All right. Tomorrow, I'm heating the garage up tomorrow and working on the bikes.